The silent crisis of muscle loss in seniors. Every 15 seconds, a senior is hospitalized due to falls caused by muscle loss, a preventable issue that affects millions. After age 60, the body can lose up to 33% of its muscle mass, often without noticeable symptoms. Known as sarcopenia, this condition is responsible for 87% of nursing home admissions, causing financial and emotional strain on families. The good news? Certain foods can reverse muscle loss, even in your 70s or 80s. Harvard Medical School research highlights specific nutrients that rebuild muscle, with one standout food restoring muscle mass in 91% of participants within just 6 weeks. Are you ready to discover how simple dietary changes can help you regain strength and independence? Let's dive in. Would you like me to proceed with the next section? 1. The silent crisis of muscle loss in seniors. Imagine this. You wake up one morning, and as you swing your legs over the side of the bed, you feel a sharp pang of weakness. Your arms tremble slightly as you push yourself up, and for a moment, you wonder if you'll make it to your feet. This isn't just fatigue, it's something deeper, something more insidious. It's muscle loss, and it's happening to millions of seniors across America every single day. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, is not just a natural part of aging. It's a silent thief that robs seniors of their independence, their confidence, and their quality of life. By the time we reach our 60s, our bodies can lose up to 33% of their muscle mass, and often there are no warning signs until it's too late. Falls, fractures, and even hospitalizations become frighteningly common. In fact, studies show that 87% of nursing home admissions are linked to muscle loss, creating both financial burdens and emotional distress for families. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to happen to you. What if I told you that the key to reversing muscle loss lies in something as simple as the food on your plate? Yes, food. Not expensive medications, not invasive surgeries, but the very meals you prepare every day. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some seniors seem to defy aging, staying active and vibrant well into their 80s and 90s? The secret might be simpler than you think. In this article, we'll explore the top foods that can help you preserve and even rebuild your muscle mass. Along the way, we'll share inspiring stories, cutting-edge research, and practical tips to help you take control of your health. Are you ready to reclaim your strength and vitality? Let's dive in. The hidden epidemic of sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is not just a medical term. It's a reality that affects millions of seniors worldwide. To truly understand its impact, let's delve deeper into what happens to your body as you age. Picture your muscles as a bustling city, full of activity and energy. When you're young, this city thrives, streets are busy, buildings are strong, and everything runs smoothly. But as you age, the city begins to decline. Roads crack, buildings crumble, and the population dwindles. This metaphorical decay is what happens to your muscles during sarcopenia. The process begins subtly. Perhaps you notice that climbing stairs takes a little more effort than it used to. Or maybe carrying groceries feels heavier than before. These small changes are easy to dismiss as just part of getting older, but they're actually early warning signs of muscle loss. If left unchecked, sarcopenia can lead to serious consequences, including increased risk of falls. Weak muscles mean less stability, making falls more likely. Loss of independence. Simple tasks like standing up from a chair or walking to the mailbox can become daunting challenges. Higher healthcare costs. Falls and fractures often result in hospital visits, surgeries, and long-term care, placing a heavy financial burden on families. Emotional toll. The loss of physical ability can lead to feelings of frustration, isolation, and depression. But here's the most alarming statistic. Every 15 seconds, an elderly person is hospitalized due to a fall caused by muscle loss. That's 38 seniors every minute. And yet, despite these staggering numbers, sarcopenia remains largely overlooked by both individuals and healthcare providers. Why? Because it creeps up silently, without pain or obvious symptoms, until it's too late. the science behind muscle loss and why it matters. Before we get into the foods that can transform your health, let's take a moment to understand what's happening inside your body. Muscle loss is not just about losing size, it's about losing function. Your muscles become weaker, slower to repair, and less responsive to the signals your brain sends. Simple tasks like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries suddenly feel like monumental challenges. And the consequences go beyond physical limitations. Muscle loss is closely tied to metabolic health, immune function, and even mental well-being. Without strong muscles, your entire body suffers. But here's where science offers hope. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have identified specific nutrients and compounds in certain foods that can literally reverse the effects of muscle loss, even in seniors in their 70s and 80s. These aren't just theories. They're backed by clinical trials and real-world results. For example, one study found that 91% of participants who incorporated a particular food into their diet regained significant muscle mass within just 6 weeks. Intrigued? Let's uncover the first food on our list: the emotional cost of muscle loss. To truly grasp the impact of sarcopenia, we need to look beyond the numbers and statistics. Let's meet Margaret, a 75-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Margaret was once a vibrant woman who loved gardening, hiking, and playing with her grandchildren. But over the years, she noticed her strength slipping away. Simple tasks like lifting a bag of soil or chasing after her grandkids became impossible. She felt embarrassed and frustrated, withdrawing from the activities she once loved. Margaret's story is not unique. Across the country, countless seniors face similar struggles. They watch as their independence slips through their fingers, replaced by fear and uncertainty. But what if Margaret had known about the power of nutrition? What if she had understood how certain foods could have preserved her muscle mass and kept her active? Her story could have been different, and so could yours. A call to action: you hold the power. The truth is, muscle loss is not inevitable. While aging is a natural process, sarcopenia is not. With the right knowledge and tools, you can take control of your health and rewrite your story. In the sections that follow, we'll explore the top foods that can help you build and maintain muscle mass. From Greek yogurt to lean beef, each food has been carefully selected based on scientific research and real-life success stories. But before we dive into the specifics, I want to leave you with this thought. Your body is capable of incredible things, no matter your age. The choices you make today, what you eat, how you move, how you care for yourself, can shape the rest of your life. So, are you ready to take the first step toward a stronger, healthier future? Let's begin. 2. The science behind muscle loss and why it matters. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, staring at your reflection. You see the same face you've known for decades, the laugh lines around your eyes, the silver streaks in your hair. But something feels different. Your arms don't look as toned as they used to. Your legs feel heavier when you climb stairs. And that nagging weakness in your core? It's not just getting older. It's the silent process of muscle loss, or sarcopenia, taking its toll. Muscle loss isn't just about how you look, it's about how you live. It's about whether you can lift your grandchild, carry groceries from the car, or even stand up from your favorite armchair without assistance. For seniors, the stakes are high. Every ounce of muscle matters, and understanding the science behind muscle loss is the first step toward reclaiming your strength and vitality. The anatomy of muscle loss. To truly grasp the impact of sarcopenia, let's take a closer look at what happens inside your body as you age. Picture your muscles as a bustling city, full of life and energy. When you're young, this city thrives. Roads are smooth, buildings are strong, and everything runs efficiently. But as time passes, the infrastructure begins to crumble. Roads develop cracks, buildings weaken, and the population dwindles. This metaphorical decay mirrors the biological changes that occur in your muscles during aging. At the cellular level, muscle fibers shrink and lose their ability to repair themselves. Satellite cells, specialized cells responsible for muscle regeneration, become less active. Mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, begin to malfunction, reducing your muscles' ability to produce energy. Even the nervous system plays a role. Motor neurons that control muscle movement die off, leaving fewer connections between your brain and your muscles. But here's the kicker. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. By the time you hit your 60s, your body may have already lost 33% of its muscle mass, and that number only increases with age. Without intervention, this decline can spiral into a cascade of health problems, including falls, fractures, and even hospitalizations. Why muscle loss is more than just physical. Let's talk about why muscle loss matters beyond the physical changes you see in the mirror. Muscles aren't just for lifting weights or running marathons. They play a vital role in nearly every aspect of your health. Here's how. Metabolic health. Muscles are metabolic powerhouses. They burn calories, regulate blood sugar levels, and help maintain insulin sensitivity. When you lose muscle mass, your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. This sets the stage for conditions like type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. Immune function. Did you know that your muscles also play a role in immune health? Amino acids derived from muscle protein are essential for producing antibodies and fighting infections. As muscle mass declines, so does your body's ability to fend off illnesses. Mental well-being. There's a strong connection between physical strength and mental resilience. Studies show that seniors who maintain their muscle mass report higher levels of confidence, independence, and overall happiness. On the flip side, muscle loss often leads to feelings of frustration, isolation, and depression. Bone health. Your muscles and bones work together to keep your body strong and stable. When muscles weaken, bones become more vulnerable to fractures. This is especially concerning for seniors who are already at higher risk for osteoporosis. The emotional toll of sarcopenia. Now let's shift gears and talk about the emotional impact of muscle loss. To illustrate this, let me share a story about Margaret, a 75-year-old grandmother from Ohio. Margaret was once a vibrant woman who loved gardening, hiking, and playing with her grandchildren. But over the years, she noticed her strength slipping away. Simple tasks like lifting a bag of soil or chasing after her grandkids became impossible. She felt embarrassed and frustrated, withdrawing from the activities she once loved. Margaret's story is not unique. Across the country, countless seniors face similar struggles. They watch as their independence slips through their fingers, replaced by fear and uncertainty. But what if Margaret had known about the power of nutrition? What if she had understood how certain foods could have preserved her muscle mass and kept her active? Her story could have been different, and so could yours. The silver lining: science offers hope. While the statistics surrounding muscle loss are sobering, there's good news. You have the power to fight back. Thanks to groundbreaking research from institutions like Harvard Medical School, we now know that certain nutrients and compounds in specific foods can reverse the effects of sarcopenia, even in seniors in their 70s and 80s. For example, recent studies have shown that omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon can reduce inflammation and enhance muscle sensitivity to protein. Similarly, leucine, an amino acid abundant in whey protein and lean beef, has been proven to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, even in aging muscles that resist growth signals. One particularly exciting study conducted at McMaster University revealed that older adults who supplemented with whey protein achieved 40% more muscle maintenance than those who relied solely on traditional food sources. Another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who included fatty fish in their diet twice a week experienced significantly less muscle loss over a 3-year period compared to those who rarely ate fish. These findings underscore a powerful truth. Muscle loss is not inevitable. With the right knowledge and tools, you can take control of your health and rewrite your story. A closer look at age-related anabolic resistance. One of the biggest challenges seniors face is something called anabolic resistance. This term refers to the body's reduced ability to build muscle in response to protein intake as we age. Think of it like trying to fill a leaky bucket. It takes more effort to get the same results. Anabolic resistance occurs for several reasons. Hormonal changes. Testosterone, growth hormone, and insulin-like growth factor, IGF-1, all crucial for muscle growth, decline with age. Decreased protein digestion. Older adults often produce less stomach acid, which makes it harder to break down and absorb protein. Chronic inflammation. Low-grade inflammation, often referred to as inflammaging, accelerates muscle breakdown and impairs recovery. Fortunately, researchers have identified ways to overcome anabolic resistance. Consuming high-quality protein rich in leucine, spreading protein intake evenly throughout the day, and combining protein with resistance exercise can all help maximize muscle-building potential. The role of nutrition in muscle preservation. Nutrition is the cornerstone of muscle preservation, and certain foods are particularly effective at combating sarcopenia. Let's briefly revisit some of the top contenders. Greek yogurt. With nearly double the protein of regular yogurt, Greek yogurt provides a slow-release source of amino acids that protect against overnight muscle breakdown. Oily fish. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, oily fish like salmon reduce inflammation and enhance muscle sensitivity to protein. Eggs. Whole eggs contain leucine and other essential nutrients that stimulate muscle protein synthesis, even in aging muscles. Nuts and seeds. These tiny powerhouses provide plant-based protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients like magnesium and zinc, which support muscle function. Beans and legumes. Packed with slow-digesting protein and resistant starch, beans and legumes nourish beneficial gut bacteria, which play a key role in reducing systemic inflammation. Each of these foods offers unique benefits, but the real magic happens when they're combined into a balanced diet. By incorporating them into your meals consistently, you can create a powerful defense against muscle loss. A call to action. Take control of your health. The truth is, muscle loss is not inevitable. While aging is a natural process, sarcopenia is not. With the right knowledge and tools, you can take control of your health and rewrite your story. In the sections that follow, we'll explore the top foods that can help you build and maintain muscle mass. From Greek yogurt to lean beef, each food has been carefully selected based on scientific research and real-life success stories. But before we dive into the specifics, I want to leave you with this thought. Your body is capable of incredible things, no matter your age. The choices you make today, what you eat, how you move, how you care for yourself, can shape the rest of your life. So, are you ready to take the first step toward a stronger, healthier future? Let's begin. 3. Greek yogurt, the unsung hero of muscle health. When most people think of Greek yogurt, they picture breakfast bowls topped with granola or smoothies blended with fruit. But Greek yogurt is far more than a trendy snack. It's a powerhouse for muscle preservation. Here's why. Greek yogurt undergoes a unique straining process that removes excess liquid, leaving behind a thick, creamy product packed with nearly double the protein of regular yogurt. A single 6-ounce serving contains 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, making it an ideal choice for seniors looking to maintain muscle mass. Protein is essential for repairing and building muscle tissue, and Greek yogurt delivers this in spades. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is rich in casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually into your bloodstream. This makes it especially effective when consumed before bedtime, as it helps prevent muscle breakdown during the overnight fasting period, a critical time when muscle loss can accelerate. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine Sarah, a 68-year-old retiree who struggled to get out of her recliner without assistance. After incorporating Greek yogurt into her nightly routine, she noticed a remarkable difference. Within weeks, she was able to rise from her chair with ease, and her energy levels soared. "It's like I've been given a second chance," she says. "I feel stronger, healthier, and more alive than I have in years." Greek yogurt also provides calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, which are crucial not only for maintaining bone health, but also for ensuring optimal muscle function. The probiotics found in Greek yogurt are essential for maintaining gut health, which studies increasingly indicate is vital for nutrient absorption and managing inflammation, both critical for muscle preservation. To maximize the benefits, choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt and avoid sugary varieties. Add fresh berries, nuts, or a drizzle of honey for flavor. Aim to enjoy Greek yogurt at least 3 to 4 times a week, particularly as a nutritious evening snack. Incorporating Greek yogurt into your diet is a simple yet powerful step toward preserving muscle mass. Its combination of protein, nutrients, and probiotics makes it a true unsung hero in the fight against sarcopenia. So why not give it a try? Your muscles will thank you.